Hello, my friends. Tashina Gonzalez with Vida Activa back here with you to share everything I just stated in English for my monolingual friends. So as usual, as you hop on here, give me a wave, a hi, a hello. Let me know what city and state you are watching me from. And if you're watching the replay, no matter on what venue, if it's here on Instagram or Facebook or later on YouTube, then hashtag replay. So last month we talked about all the things you need to have a healthy immune system. We talked about vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, zinc, all the things, right? So hopefully you saw all of those videos. If you did not, hop on my YouTube channel immediately so that you know everything that you need to have a healthy immune system. And this month we were talking about some of those pre-existing conditions that could have a negative effect on your immune system. So we already covered natural support for asthma, and today we're talking about natural support for diabetes and pre-diabetes. So if you know anyone that needs this information, be sure to share this video immediately with that person. So as usual, we're always going to talk about the why. We're going to talk about the foods that we need to avoid and the foods that we need to eat. And just remind you guys that everybody needs to be exercising because exercise helps with everything, right? So starting out, what are some of the risk factors that are going to get you type 2 diabetes? So we're specifically talking about pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes, but obviously if you have type 1, doing these suggestions and eating this way is also going to help you have a less complications. So being overweight or physically inactive, your age, you get a higher risk as you increase with age. High blood pressure, so anything over that's 130 over 80. Abnormal cholesterol levels, so your LDL should be below 100, your triglycerides below 200, and your HDL above 40. Immediate family members with type 2 diabetes, having had gestational or pregnancy-related diabetes, and certain ethnic groups, so Latinos, African Americans, Native Americans, Pacific Islanders, and Asian Americans are more at risk. Blood glucose levels that are higher than normal, but not enough to classify you as having diabetes. So fasting morning blood sugars between 100 and 126. So these are going to be some high risks. So if you have pre-diabetes, you want to make sure that you immediately start enacting these so that you can reduce your risk of developing type 2 and you can minimize your complications with type 2 diabetes. So what things are you going to avoid? Avoid trans fat, avoid white bread, pasta, and rice, fruit flavored yogurt, sweetened breakfast cereals is something you want to cut out, flavored coffee drinks, fruit juices that you know are not all natural, packaged snacks because they're filled with salt, sugar, and preservatives, fried foods, sodas, and other sugary drinks. What are you going to add to your diet? More leafy greens like romaine, kale, spinach, collards, and chard. Lean proteins like fish and chicken. Fill up on fiber like raspberries is one of the highest fiber fruits. You're going to indulge in health fats like nuts, seeds, avocados, dark chocolate, and fatty fish. Experiment with lower carb grains that contain lots of fiber like quinoa. Cut back on salt and salty foods. Pay attention to your portion sizes. Try to fill up your plates with non-starchy vegetables. And don't bring home what you can control. So if you have problems wanting to eat that stuff that we mentioned on the list, just don't bring it in your house. And reduce your overall intake of sugar and carbs. Now, we also talked about already, and it's super important, exercise. Make sure you have a regular exercise regimen. Several research studies in people with prediabetes have shown that losing 5 to 10% of their body weight, so about 10 to 20 pounds, and someone weighing around 200 pounds, maintaining a healthy diet and getting about 30 minutes of a day of moderate physical exercise, like brisk walking, can reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes by almost 60%. So make sure you discuss your diabetes prevention plan with your healthcare provider, as you should with everything. So what other things are we going to do to provide natural support to ourselves while we're working with our primary care physician? So in the couple of articles that I looked up, one of the things that you can do, some of the things you're going to add, apple cider vinegar. So I have an amazing apple cider vinegar drink that detoxes and boosts your immune system and does all the wonderful things. And if you don't know what that is, make sure you hop on my YouTube channel after this so you can find that. It's under How to Stay Well No Matter What Season. So it's got apple cider vinegar, and cinnamon is also on this list. Those are two of the many things that it has in there. Fiber and barley, chromium, zinc, aloe vera, berberine, fungaric, and nopal. So as you guys know, I am a holistic wellness coach. And so I can formulate a plan for you to incorporate all of those things in your diet when we work with one another. And then, of course, what are some of the essential oils that you can add into your cooking and your diet that are going to help as well when it comes to giving you some relaxation and some support? So according to this article that I found, some things are going to be coriander essential oil, lemon balm or melissa essential oil, clove, black seed, which is cumin or caraway essential oil, helichrysum, cinnamon, and lavender. So I have a lot of those things just around. So these are some of the things that if you happen to be wanting some natural support, that you're going to add into your, all of these Vitality White ones you can add into your cooking. You can take them like as an actual supplement. And then one thing that I do want to mention for sure that's going to be a good supplement to add in. So I talked about this beautiful, wonderful supplement, Multigreens, one that I take all the time for lots of reasons. But this is actually going to add you some dehydrated whole food nutriment greens into your life, as well as it is formulated with melissa essential oil. So this is going to be one that you want to add into your healthcare regimen. So that is what I want to share with you guys this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me. And again, if you know anyone that suffers from prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, make sure you share this video with them immediately. And if someone has shared this video with you, get back with them for details on how you can formulate a health and wellness plan with this information. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Have an amazing evening. Bye.